The young royal peeks out of their room, making sure there were no guards around. Quietly, they make their way out of their room, closing the door quietly behind them, the sound of their footsteps echoing through the palace halls. Their night escapee did not seem to last as long as they had hoped, as just seconds later, they are caught. "Where do you think you're going, my lord?" The young royal freezes in their spot, turning around to see their knight standing just a couple of feet behind them, arms crossed and an unimpressed look on their face. "You know you've been instructed to stay in your room during the night. So what do you think you're doing out here?" "You wanted to stroll into the garden because you can't sleep." My lord, with all due respect, it has been told by the Duke, your father, no one is allowed to venture into the night, which includes you, your brother, and your sister. No, of course not. Just because we are childhood friends doesn't mean I'm willing to bend the Duke's orders for you. Come on. Listen, my lord, I will escort you back to your room. Just as the knight turns to walk in the direction of their room, the young lord says something along the lines of, "I will tell the knight captain." How do you know about that, my lord?" The young lord, in fact, didn't know. She overheard a couple of guards talking about it, and always thought to ask about it later. "I'm going to kill them for telling you that." "I see, then." Fine. If I take you out on a walk through the garden, promise me you won't tell the knight captain about that incident. Please. Don't give me that smug look. If we end up getting caught, I'm fully blaming you and claiming blackmail. Sure, keep telling yourself that. This is the first and only time I will be doing this for you. Later on, the two find themselves in the garden, further walking around in the middle of the night. The knight notices the light skip in the young lord's steps. So, my lord, aren't you happy with yourself right now? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the small skipping of step that gave it away. Whatever you say, my lord. Well, I could call you by your name, but it would still be improper, even if we're alone. But I guess it's not stopping me from calling you by your nickname, so I guess I can call you it. Not really much of an issue, Starlight. The young lord lets out a string of embarrassments, shocked by the sudden use of their childhood nickname. What? I can't call you Starlight all of a sudden? If I remember correctly, you used to love when I would tease you with that name. You liked when I called you that when we were younger. Out of embarrassment, the young lord hits our Sir Knight on the arm. Ow, hey! Not very lord-like to hit your guard like that, Starlight. The young lord pouts, letting out a small huff of annoyance. It's only fair since you're practically doing the same with me. Oh yes, keep telling yourself that. Well, it looks like we're here. Before the young lord could run off, the knight grabs onto their wrists. Remember, we can't stay out here for long, alright? So please, try to act civilized. Thank you. The knight watches as the young lord jogs over to crouch down to allow her fingers to graze across the surface of the water, a look of fondness on their face. They're the same as I remember. Persistent and stubborn as hell, but also kind and gentle. To think it was nearly 20 years since we first met at that very spot. I was just a knight's apprentice. Since we first met, I've always seen the light in her face, in her eyes. I got lost in the palace garden when I came across the young lord, and the young lord, well, their smile, it's what drew me towards them. From that day on, I swore to protect them with all of my life. The young lord waves their hand in front of their face. Oh, sorry. Is there something wrong, my lord? Did you get hurt? Oh, no, sorry, I'm alright, just a little deep in thought. What? Oh, I thought you didn't like it when I called you Starlight. Alright, I'll stop. You said you were having trouble sleeping, right? Come, let's sit under the trees over there and stargaze. It's something I do when I can't sleep. Sit next to me. I promise I won't bite. Not all the time. Just when I have a lot on my mind and need a quiet place to be. I didn't say that. Don't be putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying I don't like being around them. They can just be a handful at times. My lord, there's no break when you are a knight. Protecting you and the city are my priorities. I would certainly lay down my life for the royal family. Are you alright? I apologize if I said anything to make you uncomfortable. I didn't mean to. I see. So, what has been on your mind, my lord? If you want to, would you like to talk about it? It might help. Worried? You worry about my life? Sorry, I wasn't expecting that, my lord. Listen, do you trust me? Then trust in the Knight's Guard. Trust in me. We will do anything in our power to stop the Creed. I can't promise on behalf of everyone that we will come out of this unscathed, nor without some of us coming out of it alive, at least. There's nothing for you to worry about, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. Making sure you stay alive is what should matter. Leave the fighting to the knights. I promise we will uphold the valor and the dignity to protect you and your family. No matter what, I will cut down anyone. As your personal knight, it's my job to protect you, and if sacrificing my life in order to keep you safe is what I have to do, then... My lord, what are you... The knight only becomes more stunned as the young lord has basically leaned in and confessed their feelings for them, crying a little as they push up against them. My lady, you don't really mean that. The silence she gave is telling, as she is indeed opening herself up to this knight. I'm sorry. It's really hard to believe this. My lord, No, of course not. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's the opposite, actually. The whole reason I was hellbent on becoming your personal knight when you were younger is because I wanted to be closer to you, in all honesty. The knight cups their face in their hands, giving them a gentle smile. I fell in love with you too. I know it's improper for me. I mean, I'm a knight. I'm supposed to protect you. I'm supposed to guard you. I know that you probably have suitors all over the world who would love nothing more than to marry you. I mean, it is hard to believe, my dear. The knight leans in to kiss them, but pulls back a second later, leaving them confused. No, not yet. Not now, at least. Oh, trust me, Starlight. You don't know how badly I want to kiss you. Trust me, but now is not the right time. Especially with what is going on. I don't want to risk your life or your well-being any more than it is now. So I ask if you can wait for me just a little while longer. Once everything is done and over with, I will properly court you, I promise. You know I can't promise that, my dear, but that doesn't mean I won't try for your sake. Well then, best to be heading back to your room. We've been out long enough, much longer, and there's no doubt they would find that you're missing from your chambers as of now. The knight gently gets up as he offers a hand to the young lord to help them. If you begin to grow tired, let me know. I'm more than happy to carry you on my back as you sleep, my dear. Only doing a knight's duty, my lord. Hello everybody, my name is the Man of Culture. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, subscribe, consider donating as it funds the channel, everything that I do. Please do consider checking out my Twitter, where I sometimes update, but not really because I'm not good at updating social medias. Also, please check out our loyal Discord, where we've created a great community of people who are all loving and caring. And also make sure to check out my Patreon, where I'm uploading deliciously spicy content for all of my viewers. And speaking of Patreon, I want to give a big shout out to our Tier 3 or Tier 4 subscribers, Makayla, Montani, Castiel, Ari, Siren Crown. I want to thank you for being amazing. You guys and your support helps me immensely. Donation links are in the description. Have a nice day. I love you all, my dear.